water concessionaires, Maynilad and Manila Water, are open to discussing win-win solutions with the government regarding the arbitral award.
The MWSS is also thinking about hashing out a new deal with the two water companies after the president criticized the existing contract for being too onerous. Here's the report.
The Metropolitan Waterworks and Sewerage System or MWSS is looking at crafting a new deal with Maynilad and Manila Water after President Duterte threatened to file economic sabotage charges against the two utility firms. Duterte earlier lamented how some provisions in the existing agreement are erroneous. The water regulator is targeting to broker a new deal before the current contract expires in 2022. The new contract will still have to go through the government's legal counsel, the DOJ and the Office of the Solicitor General.
Just to make sure wala na tayong onerous provisions doon sa contract. And it always to the benefit of the government and public interest.
The issue stems from a provision in the 1997 concession agreement that prohibits the government from interfering in the setting of rates and the application of connection charges for water services. In an undertaking letter issued by the government, the Republic is tasked to compensate concessionaires for losses caused by interference in rate adjustments. This became the basis for the latest ruling of Singapore's Permanent Court of Arbitration when it favored Maynilad and Manila Water in separate cases. It ordered government to pay the two firms over 10 billion pesos in total for refusing to implement rate hikes. But the concessionaires insist the government approved the original terms of the contract. The Pangilinan-led Maynilad says it just inherited the agreement from the previous management. Maynilad President and CEO Ramoncito Fernandez notes it's the MWSS which decides whether expenses and costs are prudent and efficient. It is also the regulatory office call which can be charged to the customers. However, they are willing to review the current deal.
Inaana lang po namin itong concession agreement na to via reprivatization and competitive bidding. We don't have anything to do with the provisions of the contract. This was written, reviewed, and approved by government at the time.
Manila Water is willing to come up with a workable solution with officials. They claim they have consulted with Finance Secretary Carlos Dominguez on the matter even before the arbitral ruling was made public. But the group Bayan cautions officials in drafting a new concession contract.
There should be no intervention by foreign entities. Hindi pwedeng may mas mataas pa sa gobyerno ng Pilipinas at didiktahan tayo ng isang foreign court.
The group is also calling on the government not to implement the rate hikes while review of the concessionaire agreement is ongoing.